Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Excellency the Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs leads the Sultanate's delegation to the International Conference of Endangered Cultural Heritage Protection in Abu Dhabi. The Sultanate participates in the United Arab Emirates celebrations of the 45th National Day. For the first time this year, the Oman oil price reached $51 per barrel. Those were the headlines. And now for the news in detail, live from the news center of the Sultanate of Oman television. The details. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, leads the Sultanate's delegation to participate in the works of the International Conference of Endangered Cultural Heritage Protection to be convened in the Emirati capital, Abu Dhabi, tomorrow, Saturday. The UNESCO heads of the state and the official delegation representing more than 40 countries and government bodies are taking part in the conference. During the event, an appropriate mechanism will be approved to establish an international fund for funding measures to protect endangered cultural heritage as a result of destruction, smuggling and looting, and work together to exert efforts to protect it and renovate them as civilizational and cultural heritage for all humanity. The United Arab Emirates marks its 45th National Day amid many achievements realized in various levels. Deep-rooted bonds are linking the two peoples in both countries. The wise leadership of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos and His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan have accorded great care and attention to these relations that yielded in various aspects of cooperation. The Higher Omani-UAE Joint Committee, established in 1991, is working to enhance and develop this cooperation in various fields. The exchange visit between the two brotherly countries represented a qualitative leap in building the foundations of bilateral interest and aspects of cooperation, topped off which was the historical meeting in Sohar in 1999, in which the Land Borders Agreement was signed. The economic field topped the list of aspects of cooperation between the two sides. Statistics showed that the UAE investments in the Sultanate amounted to $2.5 billion, while Omani investments in the UAE reached $1.2 billion. The trade exchange between the two countries exceeded $15 billion. Marking this occasion, the Sultanate joins the United Arab Emirates in its celebrations of the 45th National Day. On this occasion, United Arab Emirates recalls the beginning of the Union and the establishment of the country in December 1971, led by late President Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, and celebrates domestic development and economic achievements and external political and human presence that put the country in a prestigious position Arab-wise and world-wise. With their deep-rooted past and prosperous present, Oman and the United Arab Emirates are looking forward for a bright future with their joint goals and ambitions for their renaissance in achieving further progress and prosperity. The border crossings of the Sultanate with the United Arab Emirates had witnessed celebrations on the occasion of the 45th National Day of UAE. Many citizens and residents in the border wilayas took part in these celebrations. Traditional art troupes performed some Omani traditional arts such as Al-Razha, Al-Hamasiyah and Al-Ayala. Also, some poets recited some poems depicting the deep-rooted relations binding the two countries. These celebrations also express the strong and special bonds that links the peoples in both countries. Commemorating gifts and flags of the two countries were also presented on this occasion to the arrivals to the Sultanate via border crossings with the United Arab Emirates. For the first time this year, the Oman oil price reached $51. The Dubai Mercantile Exchange said that the price of Oman oil February delivery rose $1.74. The average price of Oman oil delivery or December 2016 delivery has stabilized at $49.18. That's $5.78 per barrel higher than November 2016 delivery. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and still to come in our news bulletin. The Message of Islam exhibition continues its tour in Brunei Darussalam. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. Burema University College held a ceremony for the graduation of the 10th batch, which was named by Qaboos, the marker of glories to express the level for the leader of the country. More than 800 diploma, higher diploma and bachelor degrees holders graduates from this batch from various specializations. Various artistic shows were displayed during the ceremony. At the end, the chief guest presented certificates for the graduates. A ceremony was held in the Wilaya of Dama wa Ta'in, marking the 46th Glorious National Day. The event included shows performed by students and poetry recitation by some poets of the Wilaya. The participants embodied their love for the country and its leader, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, expressing their pride of achievements realized during the Blessed Renaissance March. The celebration also included the performance of some traditional arts such as Al-Razha and Al-Azi.
من ضابحها تركب الأرض ورواسيها.
Rejoicing the 46th Glorious National Day, a National Poets Evening was organized in the Wilaya of Daba in the Governorate of Musandam. It witnessed a huge participation from members of the society, including those interested in poetry and literature. It includes various activities, namely national poems. It came to express love and loyalty to the leader of the country, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. The poems came praising His Majesty the Sultan and the achievements realized during His Majesty's glorious reign. In Brunei, the Message of Islam exhibition continues in activities in Darussalam in order to spread and promote a culture of peaceful coexistence and understanding among nations, cultures and peoples. The exhibition came as part of the efforts exerted by the Sultanate in dissemination of high human values and bringing the message of peace in the world amid an atmosphere of regional tensions and the spillover of extremism, terrorism and violence. The voice of the message of peace would be a response to all these inhuman practices that are inconsistent with the teachings of religions and cultures loving of mercy and peace. The event started with the Sultanate's speech delivered by Sheikh Ahmed bin Hashil al-Maskari, Sultanate's ambassador to Brunei Darussalam, during which he said that the exhibition coincides with the embassy's celebration of the 46th Glorious National Day and the 32nd anniversary of diplomatic relations between the Sultanate and Brunei Darussalam. Efforts by Lagos authorities to turn Nigeria's chaotic commercial capital into a modern megacity have run into controversy after the demolition of an impoverished waterfront neighborhood, leaving 30,000 people homeless. Here is a report.
The eviction notice came without warning. Last November, this shantytown in Nigeria's commercial capital was bulldozed as part of efforts to transform Lagos into a modern megacity. It's left about 30,000 people homeless.
Nowhere to live now. I don't stay for outside, we are sleeping for outside.
This fishing community is the latest casualty of Lagos's rapid urbanisation. Mostly from the ethnic Egon tribe, these families have been living in Lagos for over a century. But like the vast majority of the city's poor, they just don't have the title deeds to prove it. And with the upmarket district of Lekki just next door, developers are eyeing their land.
They want to evict us and sell it to big men so that they can use the land. Sure, you understand? Because we don't have any money to build big skyscrapers a building. So that one does not mean that a poor man cannot stay with rich man.
Lagos authorities deny ordering the demolitions, claiming a fight broke out between the Egon and their Yoruba neighbours. But locals claim that armed police set fire to the area and beat those who refused to leave.
It's a Stone Age practice. It's unconventional. And we claim to be in center of excellence. Center of what? We are behind time. This is inhuman.
Hundreds of thousands of people are thought to be homeless in Lagos. Developers admit that more should be done to provide affordable homes so everyone has an opportunity to prosper in this city.
And now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog over the governorate of Al-Wusta, Dhofar and Al-Buremi. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate over the coast of the Arabian Sea, while rest of the Sultanate will be north to northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television, and before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Excellency the Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs leads the Sultanate delegation to the International Conference of Endangered Cultural Heritage Protection in Abu Dhabi. The Sultanate participates in the United Arab Emirates celebrations of the 45th National Day. And for the first time this year, the Oman oil price reached $51 per barrel. With that, we come to an end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and studios, we thank you for joining us, wish you a pleasant evening and a very, very good night.